Hi everyone, I'm Lucienne Lowe. I'm the module convener for a big first year module called Literature in Time, and this is a module where we take you from the medieval period right up to the contemporary and the present day.
On this module you will learn how literature from different cultures and locations, so locally, nationally and globally, represents, mediates and generates the concept of place, and related ideas such as identity, travel, home, belonging and nationhood.
There's a clue in the title. Close reading is all about attention to detail and coherence of thought, both ours and the author's.
Ways of Reading introduces you to some of the most important debates and theories and concepts within literary study. And these are both fascinating and hugely useful for the rest of your degree. And they range from things like feminism to psychoanalysis to narratology and post-colonialism and what's called the environmental humanities.
So the most exciting thing will be the way that you'll be asked to read and write about your relationship to the city in which you've chosen to study.
Which is to me the greatest city in the world, with its amazing architecture, history, musical and literary tradition, and its more earthly delights. Liverpool, the city and the university have inspired and fostered great writing, from the last poet laureate to abolitionist literature.
And yes, horror fans, Liverpool inspired the Candyman.
On Ways of Reading, we cover some of the most exciting thinkers of the 20th and 21st centuries, and reading them will give you the tools and the information that will change the way you debate and discuss, not just in the classroom and in your essays, but in the pub and the cafe and the common room and online.
I would say there's not just one exciting thing about Literature in Time, but a whole range of really exciting things in Literature in Time, from descents into the fairy underworld to pacts with the devil, and then all the way to thinking a little bit about the trauma of migration to the UK and surreal experiences at a postmodern American theme park.
I would say that it is a module that forces you not just to challenge the way that you read and interpret texts, but to challenge the way that you actually think about the world.
Once you get the hang of close reading, you are equipped with skills to read anything, from 14th century poems to statements from Downing Street, and to read them ironically, joyously and insightfully.
I think that the best thing about studying English at Liverpool is that you do really feel like part of a community, and feel that you are in a place where people really care about what you have to say. You get to work in these small tutorial groups with your tutor and your fellow students, and you're encouraged to debate and discuss. And there is a real clear sense that your ideas have value, not just to you, but to the development of everybody there with you.
Well, for me it is freedom of thought, diversity of approach, and breadth of choice.
I think the best thing about doing English literature at Liverpool is not only the breadth and the depth of the modules that we offer, but also the fact that we cover creative writing, language and literature all in one department.
There are no right answers, just lots and lots of wrong, but interesting ones. The joy comes in working through them to find your own voice.
I think that the most important thing I learned in first year was how to speak up and be more confident about expressing my ideas. I'm naturally an introvert, but first year really showed me the importance of sharing and being part of the discussion. And it went from being something I was nervous about to something I genuinely enjoyed about class.
Spending time thinking about and reading the best of what has been thought and said was demanding and rigorous and enlightening, but it was also a lot of fun.